Why hello everybody, my name is Anton Alonzo and I hope you guys are still vibing and thriving. This is going to be a very interesting video, so let me just cut to the chase. For the past week I have been recording myself, going about my day as usual, and today I will be narrating the events and pointing out the art in everyday life. Because in case you didn't know, art is everywhere. And let me just tell you where. Let's begin at day 1.
Hello, it's day 1 of this vlog. It is now 7:33 Thursday. It's actually class time right now, but we're just waiting for everyone else to get into the call. So yeah.
So for day 1, it was mostly online classes, so nothing really special, except for this one subject. Beforehand, our prof instructed us to create one slide of a PowerPoint presentation to introduce ourselves. It contained the basic things like our nickname, our degree program, our previous school attended, our orgs, and other fun facts. What I liked most about this activity is that it allowed us to express ourselves creatively onto our PowerPoints. This is the PowerPoint presentation that I came up with. It's inspired by The Sims 4, which is my all-time favorite video game. Everyone's PowerPoint slides are very unique from one another, and the way they're designed tells a lot about the person's personality. And when you think about it, even the PowerPoints that our professors use to discuss the lessons incorporate some form of graphic design. The design has to be appropriate in order for the students to remain engaged with the class. The PubMats that we create for school, the ads that we see on social media, they all use graphic design. And that is the first art form that you can notice in your everyday life. Let's move on to day 2. Hey guys, it is day 2 of me recording a week in my life. It is currently 12:18 p.m. and it's finally a Friday, which means I get to play video games all day. You know what, I just feel like I deserve this break. And since I finished all of my coursework, well, I just think I need some time to unwind, so let's go. Okay, so we'll be playing Valorant, which is basically a first-person shooter game with a bunch of agents with special abilities. And my, look at all these agents. Wow, I love each and every single one of these characters. I think their design is very unique, as well as their abilities. I love how powerful their abilities can be. Alright, so I'm just gonna be training first because, you know, like any other game, you can't go on to the big leagues without practicing. So let me just practice my aim real quick. We're starting now, okay? Time to focus for real. Right. There we go. There's one here. No! Give me time to... There we go. That was a hassle. I hope this... Oh, this guy's AFK. I'm gonna knife him. Knife her. Them. Did you see that? It was literally like going around his head. Let me get the sniper here. No! There we go. Haha. This girl... You're right. Taking a nap.
10 kills remaining.
I also have 10 kills remaining. I can catch up, guys. Watch this. I'll get this first place for you.
One minute remaining.
1 minute remaining?
5 kills remaining.
Okay. Perfect accuracy. I need 4 more to win. Hey, just 1 more! No! I just need 1 more! No! Give it to me! Give it to me!
10 seconds left.
Okay, everyone, take a test tube.
Bow.
Let's go.
Now it's time for me to show you guys how I play on the battlefield. Wait. We have to plant.
1 enemy remaining.
It's a 5v1. This guy doesn't stand a chance. Oh well. Okay, can we take the time to appreciate the map? Like, I don't think all gamers do, but like, they really put so much detail into the scenery. Look at this. It's a coffee shop. And this one's my favorite. It's an ice cream store. It's really cute. Okay, sorry, time to focus. Up.
Wait, later. Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Haha!
Valorant is just one of the many popular video games in the industry. But aside from the amazing gameplay, what I also think plays a major role in its success is the immense amount of detail the developers put into the character and level design. Careers in game art and design are more in demand than most people think, and even LaSalle offers a degree program for it. This isn't supposed to promote DLSU, but I'm just saying. But let's be real, would anyone nowadays get a video game if they found out that the graphics were horrible? Of course, the game has to look appealing in order for the players to truly enjoy their gaming experience. And game art and design is more than just drawing. Developers also focus on the physics and the animation of every single element within the game, and I think they deserve more credit for their hard work. Anyways, after I played a few rounds of Valorant, I kinda grew physically and mentally tired of it, so I decided to move on to the next game.
Okay, so Valorant kinda stressed me out, so I'm gonna play something more chill. So let's play The Sims 4. Alright, so I already created our character. So here he is. His name is Gavin Mahoney. He is a creative, clumsy music lover who is also a computer whiz, which means he is a quick learner, and he does painting for a living. Oh, and he's also rich. Wouldn't you want that in a guy?
While I was playing The Sims 4, I kinda realized that there was more art forms than just game art and design. You can mainly classify The Sims players into three categories: the builder, the stylist, and the storyteller. The builder loves constructing Sims houses and public lots from scratch. From sleek modern houses to charming suburban homes, Victorian mansions, Gothic cathedrals, cute cottages, castles, and palaces, some even go above and beyond to build crazy things like underwater houses and floating spaceships. Others prefer to build parks, bars, restaurants, libraries, and museums. But what makes each builder unique from each other is their architectural style and interior design choices. I would consider both architecture and interior design as both an expressive and practical form of art. I believe that this is a good platform for architects and decorators to express themselves and design structures and rooms based on the recurring times. It even allows others to introduce their cultural heritage by incorporating it into their designs. And once these art forms are perfected, anyone who is living within these houses can actually call their place home sweet home. The stylist enjoys creating their Sims, dressing them up in fun clothes, and giving them personality through traits and lifetime aspirations. And I may not be a style expert, I can truly say that fashion is the purest expression of art. Everyone's body is a canvas and they're allowed to dress themselves up in any way they like. Just go out and look around, look at all the people walking across you. There's a slight chance that they thought really hard about their outfits. And the results from the stylist and the builder combined together make incredible storytelling. If you play The Sims as a good-looking character living in a beautiful house, you can really say that you are in a life simulation game. And that is what I liked about The Sims. You're allowed to express yourselves freely, and you can create any story whether realistic or not. So that's pretty much it for day 2. Let's move on to day 3.
Okay, good morning everyone. We are now in day 3 of me recording a week in my life. It is now 7:41 a.m. I just woke up and I'm about to eat my breakfast. So honestly, I do not know what I have planned for today. So let's just see where this day takes me.
Alright, so I have taken you guys into our attic.
First of all, this is how the attic looks like. It's very cluttered. It's actually quite small.
Look at this, guys. I could reach the ceiling. That's how small the attic is. So my family thought I finally deserved my own personal space, so they decided to convert the attic into my bedroom. And first order of business is to take down all of this junk and paint primer onto the walls. And sometimes labor like this can be very boring, so I thought, why don't we spice things up with a little bit of music? Here's my primer, here's the paint roller, so I'm just gonna start, but I want to play some music first. Music is one of the most versatile art forms out there. It consists of various genres, they use different instruments, and they showcase the different vocal ranges of different singers. For me, it is the greatest venue for expressing one's emotions. They can express when they're sad, when they're happy, when they're in love, when they're angry. And when someone else listens to their songs, that emotion really radiates onto them and they can really feel the message in every beat. So like I said, I was just going to paint primer on the walls, but every single song changed the mood of the room, and painting was just a fun little experience. So now you're about to watch me jam to music as I get little to no work done. Enjoy! I don't know if I'm crying or there's just paint on my face.
I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore, so what am I defending now?
So I forgot to film the transition scene, but that is pretty much it for day 3. Needless to say, I did not finish painting the entire room. Okay, let's go ahead to day 4. Hey guys, we're now at day 4 of me recording a week in my life. It is a beautiful Sunday morning and I thought today was the perfect day to go work out. And you must be wondering what my workout routine is. Do I lift weights? No. Do I jump rope? Oh, no. Well, I try. Do I go outside for a relaxing jog? Are you kidding me? With COVID out there trying to get me? Absolutely not. So basically, my form of workout is doing something that I actually love to do, which is dancing. And being the true gamer that I am, I dance while playing a certain video game. And what video game would that be? Oh my god. Just Dance. So alright. Ow. Let's get physical. Like I said, dance is my favorite form of art. Every single move that you make with your body conveys a certain message. And when combined together, the entire routine ends up telling one big story. And with the right choice of music, the whole performance could leave a lasting impression on the audience. Just Dance contains a wide range of choreographies, and now you're about to watch me dance to some of them. Here you go! Guys, it is extremely important to stretch first before doing any workout. Otherwise, your body will hurt as hell the next day. You spin my hips round, right, right. Jump, 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 hop. One, jump, skip, skip, and moving. Okay. Spots for couple. Come on, guys. Stand up. Come dance with me. Yeah, get off your seats. Find you. Alright. Here we go. Okay, here you go. Here's my earphone. Hey! You're back! It's my turn to solo. Ah! Talk to me now. You know, Crush, that could be us someday. But sadly, you use AirPods. Look at this, guys. I already finished my water. Remember to stay hydrated. Yeah! What's happening? Stampede! Oh, you're right. Everybody say hello to Coco. Hi. Oh. You didn't see that. And on that note, I think that ends my workout for today. So after I finished my workout, I kind of felt hungry because I skipped breakfast that time. So I just grabbed a plate of lunch and I turned on the TV and I switched the channel to HBO and Inception came out. And I know Inception is one of the most iconic movies, but for some reason I just haven't watched it yet. So I just watched the movie while I was eating and I actually enjoyed it. Even though I didn't watch it from the beginning, I understand why it made a huge impact in the film industry. Movies are essentially a plethora of individual art forms. There's script writing, there's acting, there's music, there's cinematography, maybe some animation, and so much more. As well as TV shows, they all contain those individual art forms together. And let me tell you, I see people watch TV shows every day. Alright, I'm back again at my soon-to-be bedroom. So I got really full from lunch a while ago, and that movie a while ago was really confusing. But then again, that was Inception, so that was kind of what they were going for when they made it. It was good nevertheless. Anyways, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my Sunday before classes start again tomorrow. Anyway, see you again tomorrow. Hey guys, it is now day 5. It's the last day of me recording a week in my life. The last 5 days have been very eventful and I would like to thank you for coming along with me in the journey. So I just finished online class and you know, after being locked up in my room for the past 7 hours, stepping out could feel like I'm walking into a new dimension. And I couldn't believe my eyes when I walked up to my soon-to-be room and I saw this. Look! I have cabinets! And this was a quick reminder that I actually have to move up all of my stuff here and claim this place to be my own. And the first thing I would like to bring up to my room is this bad boy. What's inside, you ask? You'll find out in a second. Okay, I got
got this, I got this, I got this. Okay.
You must be wondering, shouldn't I be getting any help? YOLO. No, I got this for real, guys. Just watch me. How did I carry this? Oh no, oh my god. I put it in the first step. Okay. Second step? You also must be wondering, shouldn't I just be taking out all the stuff first? I'm lazy.
On. You cannot carry that by yourself. You will break your back.
But little did my mom know, my back already broke from carrying my freeloader group mates. Anyways, I got caught for being the true clown that I am, so I had to get some help carrying my cabinet. And after y'all have seen me suffer for the past minute, I guess it's time to show you what's inside. Alright, so it's time for me to reveal what's inside this big old thing. Drumroll please! It's a bunch of books! So in case you didn't know, I'm actually a huge bookworm. If someone were to let me decide between watching a movie or reading a book, I would be the lower percentage of people who would actually read a book. There's just something about reading a book that allows you to enhance your vocabulary and utilize your imagination compared to when you're watching a movie or a TV series. And almost every single book on this shelf holds a special place in my heart. Let me go through them real quick. I think literature is one of the most underrated forms of art compared to TV and film, even though writing is practically the backbone of conceptualizing their storylines. Despite people preferring to binge watch a bunch of TV series during their pastime, I still stand by what I said a while ago. Reading books is just as relaxing as watching anything else, and it even comes with its benefits, as I mentioned before. So the next segment you're about to see is basically me giving a book haul, a what's in my shelf video. So yeah, let's see what I have to show you. This book, Say What You Will, is actually the first YA book that I've ever read in my entire life since grade 8. The Divergent trilogy is actually the first book series I got invested into, but the Firebird Saga is the book series I actually enjoyed. God, the movies really did Divergent dirty, huh? People told me to get this book, All the Bright Places. They said it was so good that it made them cry, but honestly, I wouldn't know because I didn't actually read it. The funniest thing about this book is that I bought this one day and then I ended up reading it 3 years later. This one is another favorite of mine. It's actually a birthday gift for me. And then when I heard that the author was going to release a second book, I was in shock. I can't wait to relive my moments again with Aristotle and Dante. You can't not know Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, aka Love Simon, which is... You know what, guys, I've been looking for this book for years, and then it took me last year to find it, and then when I actually got it, my family said I couldn't keep it. So I guess you could say I smuggled this book into my life. Speaking of which, these are books from Adam Silvera. I actually finished reading this book recently, and the moment I turned the last page and closed this book for good, I felt like an idiot. If you're not a big fan of book spoilers, you can skip ahead, but honestly, the title gives it away. It's literally titled They Both Die at the End. And when I finished reading this book, I was like, I thought he was kidding. You know what? I should have expected it. This was a dead giveaway, but no, I had the audacity to be surprised and cry over the death of fictional characters. Okay, next book. But I would just like to give a big shout out to Geronimo Stilton and Magic Treehouse for being the first ever books I've ever read in my childhood. I honestly don't know why I still have them. Even though I'm like 18 years old, I would definitely reread this, you know, for nostalgia. But if I were to recommend a book from my shelf, it would have to be this book. It's entitled We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson. I would definitely reread this book if I had the time. And so I did. I reread the first few chapters of the book and it honestly felt like I was reading a new book for the first time. All the feelings I had when I read the book before reoccurred in the present, and it really was an amazing experience. And that pretty much marks the end of day 5 and the end of the entire week. So how exactly did these encounters of art make me feel? I think the good thing about these subtle encounters with art is that it evokes a positive emotion without you even knowing it. It is true when they say that your environment heavily influences how you feel throughout the rest of the day. And as shown in my vlog, every single day was very enjoyable because of the different ways that these art forms are being incorporated. And because of that, we really shouldn't be taking the existence of art for granted. It adds sugar and spice and everything nice to our day-to-day living. Because imagine, how would life be without art? Personally, without art, a huge chunk of my personality will be completely erased. People tell me I'm a very creative and artistic person. My family would always associate me with my great-grandfather, and they told stories about how much of an amazing artist he was. He was so good that he drew running horses while riding horses. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. They said those artistic skills minus the horseback riding was passed down onto me, and so they dubbed me the next artist of this family's generation. Despite of me being the young artist of my family, I eventually lost touch with my artistic side as time went by. Studying in a STEM college program essentially means there were barely any situations where I could put my creativity to use. So I guess you could say I've already been living a life with minimal exposure to art. And to be honest, my life has been very boring. It could be really frustrating and unsatisfying if you're not able to use those creative ideas. But when the opportunity comes, I will definitely give it my all. I tend to be very extra with all my projects, even if the professor says I don't have to be. But honestly, that's just my way of expressing myself. I love to give all my effort, and without art, there wouldn't be a proper medium for me to let out all my thoughts, my opinions, my feelings, and so on. And remember guys, the earth without art is just... Like I said, everything around us is practically art, so if art is removed from the face of the earth, then there would be nothing. The world will be completely bland. No music, no TV. Like without art, it'll just look like this. And then this. And then this. And then this. Do you see anything? Exactly, that's how life is without art. So guys, let's learn to appreciate everything around us, because practically everything is art. Especially you. Yeah, you. You're a good-looking piece of art, baby. A real masterpiece. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more, leave your thumbs up in your comments down below. I would like to hear more from you. And don't forget to click on that notification bell and subscribe. Who am I kidding? Nobody else is gonna watch this. Anyway, stay safe, stay kind, and stay humble. Bye!